Welcome to Dawson County News Media Day with the Dawson County High School Competition Cheer Team.
I'm joined by Gracelyn Gunter, Emma Bowles, Bailey Coward, Chloe Humphreys, and Brittany Crane. Good morning, Dawson County. My name is Rio White. This is the 5th annual Dawson County News Fall Media Day presented by Andine Chevrolet and Elite Heating and Air. So let's get started. So the competition cheerleading team has a strong tradition here in Dawson County. They've had a lot of success over the years, both at the region and state level, and this year is going to be no different. We have a strong group of seniors on the team this year, including Gracelyn Gunter. I'll start with her over there. Gracelyn, so far this summer, what are some of the challenges or what are some of the things that your team has been working on with your routine?
Our team has been focusing a lot on stunting recently, especially like our elite stunts. We haven't had many problems with it. We've actually done like pretty well, but there's definitely some things that we can work on here and there. But I would say that we're definitely doing pretty good. We've also been working tumbling a lot, mostly running tumbling, but our skills for running tumbling are very good this year, I will say.
Right. Emma, we'll go to you. I know y'all mentioned that you had like a big camp already this year. Tell me a little bit about that and what were some of the things that you worked on that week.
So that's our choreography camp. We have it every year, and it's a week-long thing. A guy comes in, a choreographer. This year it was Kyle Black, and he teaches us our routine and gives us a routine. And this year was our first year having Kyle, and he gave us a really cool routine. It's different from what we've had previous years, and I think it's a really strong routine because the score sheet did increase in difficulty this year, so we had to change a few things. But that week we just really focus on coming together as a team and trying to focus on learning our routine and like putting all of our skills together as one.
Bailey, we'll go to you. So kind of like she was saying there, like y'all want to make sure that you're all together as one unit, and I know that y'all mentioned for the first time your team actually has a theme this year. So tell me a little bit about that and how Coach Fleming has kind of incorporated that into the team.
Yeah, so our theme this year is together. So we're trying to combine like all of us. We all try to be a team. Like obviously there's going to be drama because we're all girls. But I think the underclassmen and the upperclassmen, they're getting along really well this year. So we're just trying to work together and communicate really well, like during our stunts, because communication in stunts is huge because that's what makes or breaks the stunt. So we're just working on communication and encouraging others when it gets hard and just really working together.
Great. Chloe, we'll go to you. Going off that a little bit, so as upperclassmen, how do you best communicate and help the younger cheerleaders who are coming up, knowing that this is a program that takes cheer very seriously and you guys have goals and standards? How do you best teach those younger cheerleaders?
For me personally, I'm really close with all the underclassmen. My biggest goal this year was to strive to become really close with them, create a bond, make them feel welcomed and like we're all one family. And I think all of us have really been very successful with that. And we're all super close. This is probably the most close our team has been in probably a long time. And I think that will really make us go far this year, is just having the bond and not really focusing on only having the skills. And it's really like fun having an environment where everyone's super close and encouraging each other, because then it makes you want to work harder. And I feel like they're pretty happy with the team that we have all created, I guess.
Brittany, we'll go to you. So one of the things that's important in any sport, but especially with cheer, is confidence. How important is that to you, and do you think that this team has the confidence to keep up the success that this program has had?
I think confidence is a big part of cheer. If you don't go into something knowing you can do it, you probably won't be able to do it. That people on our team are really good at encouraging and cheering each other on, even if they get upset. So it kind of helps build the confidence in our team. And the more confident you are, the better we are. So I think confidence is really good. And I think this year we have a lot of confidence. Of course, we have stuff to work on, but that just takes time.
So I know that, the summer is where you build all of the kind of the groundwork for the success that comes later, but like, what are some of the things that you enjoy most about being part of a program that really has that high standard?
The thing that I enjoy most about this program, I love that Kim always pushes us to be our best selves. Not only try to be an amazing cheerleader, but she also tries to bring out the best, individually in ourselves as a person, and to learn to love each other and learn to also be a very good person. So
kind of going off that idea, I know earlier this summer I was talking to Kim and she was saying that, every year she has the same kind of approach and confidence because this team does have, a lot that it's always looking forward to. You guys always want to compete at state. But she was telling me that she's very confident about this team in particular. What are some of the biggest strengths of this team?
As Chloe was kind of saying, I feel like our bond is really strong this year. Looking back at last year, I feel like there was definitely a few people that just weren't close and that brought a lot of negativity to the team. So I think that this year, everyone has a really positive mindset. Everyone pushes each other to be their best, and no one's really negative. And if someone is negative, they get brought up by other people. So I just think that that's something that's really good about this team. And I love, I used to and no one likes going to practice, I'll be honest, but I really enjoy going to practice because everyone's just so positive, and it's not really oh, I have to go to practice. It's oh, I get to go to practice, it's just the environment that you're in is really fun to be in.
So, at those big competitions, and they're super loud, the music's really loud, so I'm sure it's hard to actually communicate because at that point everyone has to just be doing their jobs, right? But when you're practicing, what are some of the ways that you communicate to especially the younger cheerleaders or just anybody to kind of show that leadership and communicate in a way that helps the team?
So I like to say, let Kim be the bad guy and us teammates, we pick each other up. So whenever we're working on tumbling, I think a lot of words of encouragement are really strong because Kim is saying, do this, do this, do this, and you're doing this wrong, you need to fix this. And it's our jobs as leaders to help encourage those people and to make them want to keep going and strive to be better. I think at those big competition, it is very hard to communicate because everyone's very nervous and jittery. But I think just keeping calm and just knowing that other people have your back during those hard times, I think that's what really pushes everyone to keep going and work harder because, like I said, it can be a little scary sometimes. But I think with all the leaders on this team, and not even just the seniors, there's underclassmen that encourage us in tumbling. And I just think that plays a big part in keeping us all calm and focused on our job.
And this one is for either Chloe or Brittany, either one. What's something that you're really looking forward to this season?
Something I'm really looking forward to is definitely competing because for me personally, my past few seasons, I've been out every single year because something would always happen. And this is my last year. I think I've really strengthened myself, grown the confidence, grown with everyone here for years. I think 5 years probably now. And just having everyone by my side for my last year is really exciting and very pure to me. And that's what I'm excited for most is competing next to all my best friends.
Anything you'd like to add, Brittany, about that?
I think I'm most excited for competing too and seeing how much we can grow because we've accomplished so much so far and it's only been a little bit. So I'm really excited to see how far we can go.
Awesome. All right, and one more for Bailey, although this is actually for everybody. Very obvious, easy answer. What's the goal this season?
Well, obviously the goal, we all want to win. We want to go to these big competitions and place high. We want to score well, especially because the score sheets did go up in difficulty. But I also think just keep going even when it does get tough because obviously there is hard times. People fall, people get sick, the things that happen. But I think us just keep going and working harder and harder each day. I think that's the main goal is just to keep going and to keep growing together throughout our season.
Well, thanks for joining us for the competition cheer section of our 5th annual Dawson County News Media Day.